Hey guys, Stephen Bogman here from Pro Physique. Today what I want to talk about is what is the best? It's the best! So hey guys, how's everybody doing today? Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I gotcha. I don't know what day it is. So 1,000 subscribers. Yes. Sweet. Thanks guys. Appreciate everybody that hits the subscribe button, hits the like button, leaves comments, interacts, all that good stuff. It really does make it a little bit easier to continue to be doing all the YouTube videos and putting out content. And so I want you to realize, understand, I do appreciate it, so thank you. On to the question at hand. What is the best? What is the best? What, Steve? What is the fucking best? Anything. Doesn't matter. What is the best? I get this question a lot, right? So I'm always consistently having this conversation over and over. And you would think I would get tired of it, but I don't. I like this one. And so, it ranges, right? What's the best exercise? What's the best protein? What's the best diet? What's the best approach, right? Whew. And so that's a big question, right? What's the best way to do something? So that's a hard question to answer, right? Because if we really want to look at the truth of that, we have to look at all the individual differences that each person has, right? What is the best way to do a squat? Well, that depends on you. What are your lever lengths? How long are your femurs? How much forward lean angle do you have to get down to parallel? Are you bodybuilding? Are you powerlifting? Are you Olympic lifting? Right? So there's a lot of questions that have to be answered before we can even begin to discuss what the best approach is, right? What's the best diet, right? That's hard too. What does your lifestyle look like? What does your dieting history look like? What kind of foods do you like? Do you have a disease state, right? Maybe we have diabetes. Probably not going to be a high carb diet, right? So it's one of those things we have to ask more questions. We have to have more information before we can even give a recommendation on that. What's the best kind of protein to have? Well, I would normally say animal protein, but maybe you're a vegan, right? Maybe you're a vegetarian. Well, that's right out the freaking window, right? So it doesn't matter, right? Best it's a relative term, right? Optimal doesn't exist. We're always looking for the optimal, for the best thing, but I don't think that's real, right? We can say that one thing may be better than another, but again, we have to look at everything as individuals, right? When we say that something is the best, we mean typically that research has shown that it's better than the other options that we know of or that we currently have. That's what we like to say best, right? It's probably not the best thing to say, right? It's not an optimal way to word it, right? So, but again, we're looking at the majority of what we see in society, right? The majority of the people, the average from that study. You can always be an outlier. Yeah, we know that most people are going to fit in between these two lines, right? And so that's going to be really good. But there's always going to be one person over here. There's always going to be one person over here, right? Just like we know that what is the best typical method of training? Well, we know that some people they don't really have the same response rates. And we know that different individuals respond differently to different things in training, in diet, right, in exercise, all those things. So when we're talking about the best, my opinion is the best thing that you can do is what fits your lifestyle, right? What's going to have you to be adherent? What's going to make it so that this is something you enjoy, that it adds value to your life? So simply put, my opinion on what the best is the thing that's easiest for you to incorporate, right? Now, it's that time of year when a lot of people are making life changes and we're trying to incorporate new things and we're trying to really look towards the new year, the new me, and in changing and getting out of some of the old unhealthy things that we've been doing and getting into new, better things. For why? Why? Because we want to see life getting better. We want to see improvements. We want to see things going in that right direction. And so that's really what it's all about. I'm not going to do something that I know is going to make my life worse. You know what I mean. Let's not talk about my dating life. Ha ha ha! Anyways, awkward jokes. Love them. Love them. Like, most people aren't going to make decisions that they know are going to end badly, right? Like, I know that this is probably gonna suck. It's gonna take a lot of my money up. It's not gonna be enjoyable. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it anyways. Not something I hear too often, right? However, a lot of people go into decisions with hope, right? With high hopes that it's going to make things better. So maybe they know that that decision will be difficult in the beginning, but in the end, it will pay off. So when we want to make those decisions that we know might be difficult or challenging in the beginning, right? Because it's not easy to change your life habits, right? It's not easy to track food. It's not easy to change and to stop eating, you know, a lot of the things that we really, really like, you know, all the time, right? It's not easy to do those things, right? We're changing our life habits. But if we believe that that'll be worth it in terms of the health benefits, the body composition benefits, and all the other slew of, you know, good consequences that come from those things, then sometimes we're able to do that. But we want to take it step by step, right? It's hard to change your whole life in a day. And so as we go through, we want to look at what are some different approaches that we can take to make those things happen that are realistic, right? Because we have to have realistic goals. Now, it might not be realistic that I'm going to go from my current dieting, whatever, lifestyle, right, to completely clean eating, right? But maybe I don't have to order pizza in 4 nights a week, right? And maybe I don't have to eat the whole pizza 4 nights a week. Maybe my new goal can be 2 of those 4 nights a week, I'm going to cook dinner. I'm going to make something that's colorful, right? So I have vegetables, I have fruits maybe in there. It's gonna have some protein in there, whatever that might be, whether that's chicken, whether that's soy, whether that's tofu, right? And that's going to be the goal, right? Is that those 2 nights a week, I'm not gonna order out, or I'm not gonna go out to eat, but I'm going to cook a healthy meal. And I say healthy because I want it to be micronutrient dense, right? And to have fiber. And so when we talk about those healthy foods, typically it's slower or lower GI, higher fiber, higher micronutrient density, right? So we still want to pay attention to that. We don't want to act like food sources don't matter at all. So maybe that's the real goal, right? And maybe we don't have to worry so much about like, do I need to go high carb? Do I need to go keto? Do I need to go low carb? Do I need to go intermittent fasting, right? Maybe the simple truth of the matter is we just need to make some small changes to what we're doing right now and just sort of get started on the journey, right? It's just like a college degree. You don't get your degree in a day. It's a small step and a small step, and everything builds on top of itself in terms of your knowledge base. So you start in one place and you eventually end somewhere else, right? We want to treat diet, nutrition, and exercise the same way. We don't want to try and make a 4 or 6 year jump all at once. It just doesn't end well. We want to take it step by step, making realistic, reasonable changes for the things that we're doing, right? And the same goes for exercise. If you're not exercising at all and you're sedentary, do not, please, for the love of God, don't go try and exercise 6 days a week, right? Just don't do it. Maybe go to the gym 2 days a week and do cardio 1 day a week. Work your way into it. Make it part of your lifestyle so that it's doable, right? You don't need to be in the gym for 2 hours a day. You can go to the gym for half an hour, 45 minutes, twice a week. Do some full body stuff. You're gonna make progress, right? It's not gonna be overwhelming. You're not gonna feel like you're dying all the time. Because those are all important things, right? Most people, we have to be winning. We have to be feeling good. We have to be feeling better. Otherwise, why would we keep doing this? So we wanna go about those goals, that goal setting, that best way, in a way that really, it sets us up for that long-term success. If we're not set up for long-term success, we're set up for failure, plain and simple, guys. So, what is the best, guys? It's whatever works for you. It's what keeps you adherent and happy and doing those things that are making progress. So, I hope you realize that it's not a real answer. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the cop-out answer. Thanks again, guys, for helping get me to that 1K. Like, I don't know how to do a K with that hand. Fuck.